Good morning to all. Myself Dr. K. Manoharan, Associate Professor, Department of Biomedical Engineering. So today class we are going to discuss about the problems in 8-point DFT using DAT algorithm. So now we are going to take a 8-point DFT by using the algorithm DATs. So look at this given problem is find the DFT of the sequence x of n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. So look at this number of samples will be 8 using this DAT algorithm. First we need to write n, capital N equal to number of samples. So number of samples n equal to 8. Now we need to find the tittle factor W08, W18 and W28 and W38. First we take this W08. So this is e power minus j 2 pi 8 into n, that is nk. So nk here will be equal to 0 here. So this is nk now. So this is 0 here. So 0 into anything will be 0. So final answer will be e power 0. So e power 0 will be equal to 1. Now we find this W18. So W18 is e power minus j 2 pi by 8 into 1. So this will be anything into 1, that will be you get the same value. So e power minus j 2 pi by 8. So if you cancel it 2 and 8, we get e power minus j pi by 4. So if you take an e power minus j theta, that will be equal to cos theta minus j sin theta. So instead of theta we have this j pi by 4. So if we expand it, what we get? Cos pi by 4 minus j sin pi by 4. So cos pi by 4 will be 0.707 and then sin pi by 4 also 0.707. So that's why W18 will be becomes 0.707 minus j 0.707. And then if you take a W28, so this is then e power minus j 2 pi by 8 into 2. So if you 2 into 2, 4, for cancel with the 8, we get an e power minus j pi by 2 only we get. So that is cos pi by 2 minus j sin pi by 2. So we know that cos pi by 2 is 0 and then sin pi by 2 will be equal to 1. So we get as an minus j into 1, that is equal to minus j. And W38, so this is then e power minus j 2 pi by 8 into 3. So 4, if you cancel it, we get e power minus j 3 pi divided by 4. So that is equal to cos 3 pi by 4 minus j sin 3 by 4. So that will be equal to minus 0.707 minus j 0.707. Look at the butterfly structure for this. So this is then 8 inputs. This is the bit reversal order because it is a DAT algorithm. So this is an x of 0, x of 4, x of 2, x of 6 and then x of 1, 5, 3, 7. So this is then input and tittle factor will be W08. So all 4 will be W08. W08 here, here also W08, here also W08, here also W08. This is first stage and come for a second stage. This is W08 and this is W28. So W08 value will be 1. So all 4 will be 1 and then this will be W08 here will be 1. W28 will be minus j. So we have already calculated. So we get here also will be 1 and this is minus j. And look at this is W08, 18, 28 and 38. So here we get a 4 values already we calculated. That is an 1 for a W08 and this is 0.707 minus j 0.707 and W28 is a minus j and then W38 minus 0.707 minus j 0.707. We need to replace this value and then output will be natural order. Now we can feed the inputs. Look at this input. So here actually input is 1, 2, 3, 4, again 4, 3, 2, 1. But we need to feed it in a bit reversal order. Look at this. So this is first input is x of 0. Second input we need to feed as an x of 4 and then x of 2, then x of 6. So actual order if you want to produce, so look at this. This is x of 0 and this is x of 1. And this is x of 2 and this is x of 4. And this is x of 5 and this is x of 6 and this is x of 7. So in this order we need to feed the inputs. So that's why it becomes 1, 4, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4 and then 1. Now we can compute the stage results. So actual DAT algorithm, first we need to take this tittle factor and that should be multiplied with this input and that should be added for this leaf and subtracted for this leaf. So first two inputs, look at this. This is 1 and this is 4. So tittle factor is W08 is 1. So first we need to multiply with this 4 with 1. 4 into 1 will be 4 only add the value here and subtract the value. So 1 plus 4 equal to 5, 1 minus 4 equal to minus 3. Similarly for a second butterfly, so one input is 3 and another input is 2. So trivial factor is 1, 2 into 1 will be 2 only. So you add the value, so 3 plus 2 equal to 5, 3 minus 2 will be equal to 1. Similarly for third butterfly, we have 2 input and another one input is 3. So 3 into 1 will be 3 only, add the value, so 2 plus 3 equal to 5, 2 minus 3 equal to minus 1. And the last butterfly, so we have 4 and another input is 1. So 1 into 1 will be 1 only, add the value. So 4 plus 1 is 5, 4 minus 1 is 3. This is the first stage output. Now come for a second stage, look at this, this is the second stage. We need to consider this first input and third input. So third input should be multiplied with the tittle factor, add that value should be added for uplift and then that should be subtracted for the downlift. Look at this. So we need to consider these two values. So one value is 5 and another value also 5. Tittle factor, first butterfly, the tittle factor is 1. So we need to take this second 5, it should be multiplied with 1 and that should be added for the uplift and subtracted for the downlift. So 5 into 1 will be 5 only. So 5 plus 5 is 10 here. Here 5 minus 5 into 1. So 5 minus 5 will be 0. Now come for a second stage, second butterfly. So first input will be a, look at this, this is minus 3 and this is 1. So tittle factor is j, we need to consider. So input is here minus 3 and this is plus 1. So look at this. So minus 3 we take the first input plus second input we need to multiply with the tittle factor. So 1 into tittle factor is minus j. So 1 into minus j, that should be added for uplift and that should be subtracted for the downlift. So minus 3 plus minus j into 1. So this is 3 minus j. And then downlift we take the values. So here minus 3 minus of minus j into 1. So that will becomes plus j. So minus 3 plus j. So this is for an second stage, second butterfly. Now come for a second stage, third and fourth butterfly. So third butterfly, look at this, here also 5 and here also 5. So 5 plus 5 is 10, 5 minus 5 is 0. And then another input, so here is a minus 1 and this is 3. So we need to multiply j here, 3j it becomes, 3j should be added here and 3j should be subtracted here. So one input is minus 1 plus minus j into 3. So this is minus 1 minus 3j. Here minus 1 minus of j into this 3. So minus j into 3, that means minus 1 plus 3. So this is the second stage output. Now we come for a third stage. Look at this third stage. So we need to take this first input. So we need to skip this 3 and then fourth input should be considered. So these two input, this input should be multiplied with the tittle factor and that should be added for this and subtracted for here. Look at this. So one input is 10, another input also 10. So we need to take a tittle factor 1. So 1 into 10 will be 10 only. So 10 plus 10 is 20. 10 minus 10 is 0. Now come for a second butterfly. So minus 3 minus j is an one input. And then minus 1 minus 3j is an another input. So we need to multiply with the tittle factor for this. So look at this. So minus 3 minus j I am taking one input plus tittle factor is 0.707 minus j 0.707. This is the W18 tittle factor and then that should be multiplied with the second input minus 1 minus 3j. So after this multiplication that should be added with this input. So we get a final result of minus 5.828 minus j 2.414. And same leaf we come here. So look at this same thing. Instead of minus we plus we need to put a minus here. So minus 3 minus j minus of tittle factor W18 that is 0.707 minus j 0.707 into minus 1 minus 3j. So that will be result of minus 0.172 plus j 0.414. Now we go with the third butterfly. So the third butterfly, so the first input is 0 and another input also 0. So 0 plus 0 is 0 here, 0 minus 0 also 0 here. And the last stage, last butterfly, so look at the inputs. Look at this green butterfly. So we need to consider this fourth input and last input. Look at this. So this is minus 3 plus j and this is minus 1 plus 3j. We need to take the tittle factor W38. Look at this. So minus 3 minus j, this is in one input plus another tittle factor is minus 0.707 minus j 0.707 into input is look at this, minus 1 minus plus 3j. So minus 1 plus 3j. Same input we are taking here. Instead of plus, we need to put this the minus here. So this result will be minus 0.172 minus j 0.414. So this result will be minus 5.828 plus j 2.414. So this is an output. Now this is then will be in output. So we need to take the samples. Look at this, x of k equal to, we write the sequences, 20 comma minus 5.828 minus j 2.414 comma 0 comma minus 0.172 minus j 0.414 comma 0 minus 0.172 plus j 0.414, and then another sample is 0, and last sample is minus 5.828 plus j 2.414. Thank you.